Hey YouTube, welcome back to the unboxing couch. It's finally happened. The Ryzen models of the Nitro 5 have made it to America. And right here is what I think is probably going to be the best value gaming laptop of this year. But let's get it opened up, run some quick tests on it, and find out. Okay, so this Nitro has the Ryzen 5 5600H, 95 watt RTX 3060, 16 gigabytes of RAM, hopefully dual channel, and a 144 Hz screen, 144 Hz Full HD screen, and a 0.5 terabyte SSD. And at the time, and right now, in America, it's $1,150 on Acer's website. Now, Acer's made some minimal cosmetic changes this year. The bezels are supposed to be a little slimmer and supposed to weigh a little less. But one of the big changes they made, other than finally pairing the Ryzen with a decent graphics card, is supposedly they've upgraded the thermals, upgraded the heat pipes. Pretty good packaging. Still got our ugly Acer Planet.gg stickers. Very sleek, kind of minimalist back, and the little red accent here around the rear exhaust vents. On the back, we just have the power port. As far as other ports, on the left side we got our two USB 3.2 Type 1s, headphone jack, network cable jack. On the other side we have our HDMI 2.1, USB 3.2 Gen 2 always on charging, and USB Type C. This is just a side-by-side comparison with the Helios 300. The laptop's just shy of an inch thick. On the inside, like most Acer gaming laptops, going to be able to replace both sticks of RAM, an option for a second SSD, and even includes an adapter for a regular hard drive. Starting it up, first thing we're going to do is use the keyboard shortcut to open up Nitro Sense. This is just the included software that lets you adjust your fan curves, check on your temperatures, and change the lighting in the 4-zone RGB keyboard. The next step was to check for any bloatware and uninstall it, which surprisingly the only thing I saw I wanted to immediately uninstall was Norton. One of the first things you should always do when you get a new computer or laptop is update your video card drivers, and then of course update Windows, but you would have to try for Windows to not update itself. The trackpad and keyboard are both acceptable. Nothing special, but I haven't had any problems out of them, about what you would expect for a laptop at this price. The 144 Hz screen looks to be the same as the 300 nit screen on the Predators I reviewed. Interesting, there's no option for LCD overdrive. At full volume, the 2-watt speakers are about 80 decibels. At lower levels, the fans are indistinguishable from the background noise of my room, which is kind of noisy. If we turn them up to max, it gets around 60 right there at the laptop, but if we pull it back to about where our face would be, it only reads 55. Unfortunately, they do kind of have that annoying whine to them. My hope is that with the AMD chip, this laptop will run cool enough that in everyday use, the fans won't get to an audible level unless you're specifically gaming. Okay, so CPU Z confirms they do have dual channel RAM. And opening up NVIDIA control panel, it shows we only have 85 watts max power. Acer says it's up to 95 watts. Gaming with it, I saw 85 up to like 88, the highest I saw. And there's no boost option. I looked it up. Apparently, the boost is built in. If you have it on the performance game setting mode, the boost is built into the Nitro automatically. For the benchmarks, on a Geekbench, our single core score was 1383, multi-core 6333, Time Spy 3D mark 7137. Using a little estimate your game performance tool. On Battlefield 5, it said 90 plus frames, Apex Legends 125, GTA 5 70, Fortnite 105, and Red Dead Redemption 30. This is all playing the games on the highest settings. There's no mux switch, so I hooked the laptop up to a monitor and ran 3D Mark and got a small but significant increase in the score, all the way up to 7362. In Cinebench, our score was 1093 single core, 8476 multi core. Running the 3D Mark stress test, we averaged temperatures around 61 the CPU, 59 the GPU. And then hooking up and running it with a cheap cooling pad, we saw like a 2 to 3 degrees Celsius average temperature drop. Using the built-in benchmark for Shadow of the Tomb Raider on the highest settings, we got 88 frames per second. And turning ray tracing on and setting it to ultra, we got 56 frames per second. I was finishing the editing for this video, and I found out that Acer released a BIOS update for the video card that takes it from 85 to 95 watts. Okay, so the 3D Mark score improves slightly, but looking at the wattage while gaming, it's pretty much unchanged, still close to 85 watts. Obviously, I'll have to play some more games and keep playing with it more to see how close to that 95 watts we do actually get at times. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. In the next video, we'll take a closer look at the screen, test the battery life, benchmark a lot more games, see how the thermals perform when you're actually gaming on it. If there's any specific games you want to see or any benchmark tools I didn't use that you want to see, let me know in the comments and I'll try and do that for you. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video. Thanks.